Hello everyone. Today I want to present my short presentation about fermentation technology, especially in food fermentation, presented by me. So, the fermentation is the part of bioprocessing. Bioprocess has two main stages: upstream and downstream. In upstream bioprocessing, microbes are screened, cultured, and grown inside a bioreactor, providing necessary nutrients and growth conditions. And the downstream bioprocessing starts at the end of the inoculation period when the fermentation is completed. In downstream bioprocessing is extraction, purification, and proper packing of the product are done. So fermentation is stage between upstream and downstream. Fermentation is a process that helps break down large organic molecules via the action of microorganisms into simpler ones. For example, yeast enzymes convert sugar and starches into alcohol, while proteins are converted to peptides or amino acids. As we know that protein consists a large number of amino acids, so fermentation helps proteins break down into amino acids. So fermented foods have several advantages. First is fermented food have a longer shelf life than the original food. And the second is the enhancement of organoleptic properties. For example, cheese has more enhanced organoleptic properties in terms of taste than its raw substrate. And the next is removal of harmful ingredients. For example, during dairy preparation, there's a reduction in the poisonous cyanide content in cassava, and the flatulence factors in soybeans are removed by fermentation. The next is enhancement of nutritional properties. Due to the presence of fermenting microorganisms, for example yeast in bread and yeast and lactic acid bacteria in dairy, add to its nutritive quality. And the next is fermented products consist of higher in vitro antioxidant capacity. For example, fermented milk and yogurt consist of higher antioxidant properties compared to milk. And the final is reduced time of cooking. So this is a curve of living bacterial cells. There are 4 phases in bacterial growth. The first is lag phase, no increase in number of living bacterial cells. And the second is log phase, exponential increase in number of living bacterial cells. And the next is stationary phase, rate of division and death roughly equal. And the next phase is death or decline phase, exponential decrease in number of living bacterial cells. Fermented foods or beverages with their fermenting microorganisms. The first is dairy product. The well-known here is yogurt. Using milk as a substrate and microorganism involved in fermentation is LKC. The specific is LKC shirota strain. For vegetable products, kimchi using cabbage, and the microorganism is Leuconostoc mesenterioides. For the cereals, there are Batura, Ambali, Chilra, Dosa, Kunuzaki, Marchu. The substrate is wheat, maize, sorghum, millet, and rice. The bacteria is Alpanterois, Alplaterum, and etc. For the beverages is wine. The substrate is grape. Microorganism involved in fermentation is Aspergillus oryzae, and so on. So for the meat products is sucuk, salami, arjia, jama, nam. Using meat as a substrate and microorganism involved in fermentation is Leuconostoc gallidum and etc. For advanced reading or reference, you can go to Sharma Publication et al. The title is Microbial Fermentation and its role in quality improvement of fermented foods. So that's all my presentation. Thank you.